you like our videos, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff that this little chunky boy, this month. Oh, what a little fucking beautiful. Thank you, buddy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. If this is your first time on the channel, then welcome specifically to you. And if you do enjoy, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're back from the pack, welcome back specifically to you. Myself and Jamie very much appreciate your continued support. Now, today, we have episode 7, season 2 of What If. And it is, what if Hela found the 10 rings? Interesting. So, I'm not sure how this is really gonna work. Is Hela gonna be banished to Earth and just kind of like run into Wenwu and the 10 rings and everything? Like, it just happened into that, and then everything plays out in like the ancient Chinese sort of era of things for the 10 rings rather than like present day 10 rings. I don't know. But the fact that Hela's involved is very interesting, which makes sense because out of all the episodes left, considering there is only 3, it only makes sense that the scenes that she did show up in would be in regards to Odin coming to fight Wenwu, which interesting. I'm very curious to see what that's about. So, without further ado, let's get right into this and see what we got here. 3, 2, 1, begin.
In a campaign of fire and blood, King
nice.
Odin sought to unite the 9 realms under the throne of Asgard, the goddess of death.
Okay.
One by one, the branches of the world's tree fell under their control.
So this is all the exact same.
See? The entire cosmos is out there, waiting to be ruled, and yet you wish to stop at 9 realms.
There comes a point in time, my dear, when a warrior must lay down his sword and give up the fight.
And if I refuse?
Then you will be made to.
Oh.
But in this universe, Hela's insolence inspired another idea.
Forgive me.
Oh.
You
Interesting.
Me?
Oh, my child. No god should have dominion over death who has so little appreciation for life.
Oh, he shattered Mjolnir.
What? Father, you cannot do this to me. You will not!
In the name of my father and his father before.
Oh, he casts her out this time around instead of imprisoning her.
Whosoever wears this crown, should she know mercy, shall possess the power of Hela.
Oh, fascinating. If she know the power of mercy. So it's the Thor storyline. This
Like
Thor.
the 10 rings that fueled his power, Shu Wenwu knew all too well. The most powerful forces on
Oh, I
Earth
see.
come
Interesting.
from beyond.
So he sees the helm as a way to gain more power. Oh, that is Kate Blanchett. Hell yeah. So yeah, this one is combining elements of Thor 1,
Creating alternate worlds from the ones you
Hela and her story from Thor Ragnarok,
I am the Watcher.
and part of Shang-Chi's story.
I am your guide through these vast new realities.
That's kind of cool.
Follow me and ponder the question.
But I hope they don't just rehash Thor's story. She has come for her crown. Oh, she speaks Mandarin.
One who gives orders around these parts.
I do appreciate a man who's brave enough to attempt jewelry.
Most people do well to
Damn.
Same, but you see, darling, I'm not most people. I'm the goddess of death.
And she doesn't have a crown, so that's just really.
Usually gets a bigger reaction. Oh no. Mortal blood? Ugh, revolting. Please, I implore you.
Now she has to be a little more smart about this. I like how they're taking her aspects from her combat in
What is this?
oh, that's pretty cool.
That power, it is not of this realm.
Interesting.
you.
Yeah, her combat's mirroring the way she fought in
If
Ragnarok.
I only had my crown. Escorting me to the instrument of your own demise. I can't decide if you're brave or stupid.
Don your crown, and we shall find out.
Yeah, both. You look like both.
And she can't pick it up? Nope. Oh my lord. Making a fool of herself. Ah, in the rain, ripping up at the fucking helmet like the hammer. That's pretty funny.
What is this?
An invitation. I would be honored if you would join me for dinner.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, I've been subject. Colour's not bad. At least your blood won't stain it when I slit your throat.
Huh?
For some, red is actually the color of good fortune. Brides.
I once saw the same. That fight. He nurtured it, exploited it, and then, as soon as my ambition outgrew his own, he called me a monster. And in time, you will as well.
Huh? Damn.
Because I am not your father. These were a gift bestowed upon me. A gift I give back to the world in return.
By taking command of its people.
By protecting them. Our world is plagued by dangerous
Yes, protecting them
forces.
by
Is that
taking
what you
control of
take
them.
me for? Just
Your father may have feared the fight in you, but I do not.
Oh, are Wenwu and Hela gonna get it on in this world?
And together, we can protect the world.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
you are a confident.
Oh my. Yep, we're actually going there. Or she just should kick his ass.
You're handsome when you're unconscious.
To take the rings, Oh! This thing.
What, are you saying you know a way to get out of here? Sorry, I was under the impression I was talking to your face.
God damn it. Same shit.
We'll follow the stars to the North Country. Their people still on the throne of Asgard. It's a year's long journey, to be sure, but unless you know of
I was about to say,
warriors ready to take up arms in my
that
name.
is an unwise choice. He's watching. The Watcher's watching with such disgust.
You assured me that which I seek was beyond this valley, and yet here we are, a dead end.
Oh, is she gonna fight against Mandarin with his,
Well,
like,
with civilization
wife in the
all
main
miles.
MCU?
Enchanted. Okay, I'll admit I'm intrigued.
Oh,
But if
God.
this joyride of yours doesn't bear fruit, it will be your ass. Run? What do you mean run? From what?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is very similar to how the
Survived 1,000 years of war to
how
die
when
at the
Wu
hands of
met
foes.
I'm forgetting her name.
No path forward.
They'll say it in a
Oh,
minute,
sorry, you
I'm
want me
sure,
to
but
trust you? After you've led me into the enchanted murder forest.
yeah, Shang-Chi's mother. Damn, throat punch, dude. Oh, yep, she's gonna whoop her ass real quick.
She has fallen from my view.
Oh, interesting. That realm is beyond
World?
Heimdall's vision.
I am Jayi. I speak for the Elder Council.
Jayi.
Hello.
I am Hela.
We know who you are. Your compatriot filled us in.
Interesting.
Our realm is a border protecting the people of Earth from threats of the underworld. threats like you.
That's
I
funny.
assure you, I mean no harm.
Because she
My
really
father's
is.
with a man named Wenwu. Well, technically it's with my father. French Frigga, she's a dreadful woman. Not really a fan of hers either. So, yeah, it's just those three.
Not a fan of
Suppose
Frigga,
I
eh?
could interest you all in taking up arms in my name? But these threats of the underworld you speak of, you wouldn't happen to know of any of them, looking for work?
Nah.
One cannot fend off darkness with more darkness. Only light.
Yes, it's a lovely sentiment, to be sure.
Interesting. Good question.
Because you are sworn to protect this realm from the underworld, and I am the goddess of death. And what better way to secure your mission than by recruiting me to your cause? The whole fending off darkness with light thing.
Smooth.
Jia Yi, you cannot be serious.
Fear not. We have methods to ensure she won't betray us.
Ah, yes, yeah, that would do it.
My lord, forgive me. Wherever Hela is gone, I can no longer see her.
You think her dead at the hands of these mortals?
Oh.
10 rings that could even destroy a god.
If such power indeed exists on Midgard, there's no telling what its people could be capable of. And our age of peace might be short-lived.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, I should very much like to learn to do that. Maybe not with the flowers, though. Knives would be much more serviceable. Or fire, even. Or perhaps, and just hear me out now, knives ablaze in fire. There's really
Her
not enough room
attitude's
for me to move
great
up
in this.
here.
Inner world. A unity of technique.
That's very
Oh, good.
interesting.
What fun. Now, what about those fire knives?
Just breathe, Hela. Just breathe.
Taking the
Everything
warrior
you
Hela
need
and
you
bringing
have
her
at your
into
fingertips.
Chinese
What I have
culture
is
and
a piece of
everything with
paper.
like
Jiaju is
Peace
the art of
and
making
everything.
something out of nothing.
That's
of finding
fascinating.
infinite possibilities. Unity. Peace.
Huh?
Only through them will you discover what it is you truly seek.
I'm sorry, did you mean to make me a master of martial arts or dry cleaning? I told you to overthrow Wenwu,
For what?
so I can take his 10 rings for myself and use
Oh.
them to seek vengeance on my father.
For what?
This is so I can assume the throne of Asgard and continue my conquest of the universe.
No.
And when all the realms across the cosmos have finally been conquered,
Hey!
Father,
Fenris!
why did you
Or
tell
Fenrir,
him?
rather.
He means you no harm.
Not yet, but in time. He is born with the heart of a fighter, just like his mistress. The king must tame his threats to ensure that they fight for him.
Oh,
what is it
interesting.
you hope to find at the end of your next great conquest?
Freedom. Freedom from control. The freedom to choose my own path.
Ah, a little bit of therapy there, getting to the core of her issue.
And our practice pertains to everything. The
Interesting.
folds in a piece of paper. When your mind is at peace,
Oh,
see the
nice.
difference. Not bad. You still have a lot to learn.
Good disarm. Oh,
Then you
interesting.
become a
Okay.
master.
See, she learns their ways.
Father?
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not good. So what, does she have to go and stop him from killing Wenwu?
Odin terrorizes the countryside in my name. He seeks the 10 rings. He must be stopped.
The Talo are guardians.
Oh,
not
interesting.
hunters.
Okay,
I
she
guess that's
knows
the
he's
difference between you
hunting
and
the
me.
rings.
Without a fight, be free to choose my own, and I must face him. With or
Oh,
without you.
fair enough. Then she's like, nah, that's exactly what I want. Yeah, Odin's just laying siege to the Mandarin's fortress. Holy shit.
Hela. Impressive, huh? Personally, I missed the dress though.
Huh?
When you disappeared from Heimdall's view, we thought the worst. Embrace me, daughter. I have come far to avenge your name.
Huh?
Oh, have you? Or if you come for the fancy bracelets?
We shall bring Midgard under our protection.
Yikes.
No. You dare defy me? I am your father and your king. You will obey.
You
Oh
had your
boy.
throne, so you threw away your sword, forgetting that she was your own daughter. I will no longer be party to your conquest.
Perhaps you have forgotten. I stripped you of your crown.
Uh-oh.
Without it, you are nothing.
We need to separate him from Gungnir.
Who's Gungnir?
The spear. Gungnir, yeah. Oh, this is a fascinating fight. Hela's really got to get her crown, though.
A wise woman once taught me that darkness cannot fend off darkness. Only light can.
And we are here to prove her right.
Oh. Wait, so, I guess the Mandarin's already met her. Because he knows that phrase, too. Huh? Alright, just like Kratos, yep. There comes the ring, stealing his spear. That's pretty smart, actually. Oh, damn, that was close. Damn, this is wild to see Odin fighting.
Fire knives.
Oh, god damn it. Of course she gets her damn fire knives. Oh, she's getting beaten from both sides. Oh, she's using the move. Taking his spear from him. Oh, and all the 10 rings at once in his face. That's gonna be huge even for Odin.
Let us end this violence. Once and for all.
Oh, she's getting her crown come back to her. And he really just spelled his own demise there.
When does my daughter pass on a chance to end her life?
No god should have dominion over death who has so little appreciation for life.
It's gonna come fly to her like the fucking hammer. God damn it, dude. Nice. Yo, okay, that's pretty fucking hype. They had like a full white Hela in the comics, if I'm not like mistaken too. That's a nice touch. Damn, she is powerful now.
I sent you here to learn, to grow, and in the end, you eclipsed even my wildest expectations.
Yeah, no shit, Jesus.
Eclipsed me. The throne is yours if
Only from there can I unmake your empire. It will take time, eons even. But when I'm finished, the 9 realms will know freedom.
What
And
the
cosmos
fuck?
Soon there.
A man and a woman, a mortal and a goddess. The 10 rings and the armies of Asgard forged an alliance and built an empire. An empire that would span the cosmos.
What the fuck? Yo,
An
even
empire
to
not of conquerors,
Thanos?
whose campaign across the universe would forever prove even the darkest of hearts
Yo,
can
what
come
the
to
fuck?
know peace.
Okay, that's pretty badass. Damn, okay. Oh, that was a very interesting episode. So you took the entire concept of Thor 1 and Odin's compassion for Thor and said, hey, here's the idea. What if he had a little compassion for Hela and gave her the same chance to learn? But then setting it in it was with Shang-Chi and the Mandarin and everything. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Her learning how to maintain it, like to attain inner peace through their ways and their method is quite interesting spin on the story and changing it up. I do like it. I do like it. Um, there are aspects that no, actually, I don't even think there's aspects that I really dislike about it. This was actually just genuinely overall pretty well done. Um, some of the callbacks to Shang-Chi and Thor, obviously. The spear or the fucking staff move thing. Uh, the 10 rings being used in combat was pretty cool. Odin in combat was pretty darn cool. Since we don't really get to see much of that with Anthony Hopkins playing the character. So you don't really see a lot of action. And Odin doesn't really get into much action in present day, right? Like, it's not really a prime time. This is more of his prime time, right? It was interesting. Very interesting in this fashion. And a lot of the bleed over between the two is pretty interesting, and how Hela's character really benefits from the experiences and the culture of this area and everything. Like, it's definitely something you wouldn't expect, but I like where they went with it, and I like what they did. And I think it really worked as a what if episode overall. I think Odin's decision to go down there and seek conquest and vengeance for his daughter, but also just take the fucking 10 rings as well. That's pretty cool. That's pretty damn cool to drag him in and be like, okay, he's the antagonist now, rather than just the idle passer, like the idle dude who just initiates the plot and then falls asleep for most of it. Um, what I also find fascinating about that part is that they mention that the 10 rings have the ability to defeat a god. They're that powerful. They can defeat a god. I mean, the dragon, sure, that makes sense. But like Thor, you mean? That thing could defeat those 10 rings could take on Thor. You're telling me. Like, what? That's pretty crazy. That's pretty darn crazy to think about. And now they're in the possession of Shang-Chi, so it's not really a problem, but still something to consider. That is, yeah, that is quite powerful. That's kind of crazy. Uh, oh, and the end stinger. Yes, of course, the end stinger of the episode. The goddamn flying into Thanos' conquering of Gamora's world with the 10 Rings organization, Asgardians, good Hela on the back Fenrir, riding the Rainbow Bridge to clean up the galaxy is just like, that's wild. That's absolutely wild. Going and killing Thanos before he's even a problem for like, goddamn, that would affect so much too. Like, 10 Rings wouldn't be a criminalization probably. Um, Odin would probably be a much kinder ruler. Wouldn't make as many fuck ups. Actually, no, he wouldn't even be ruler because Hela would be in charge. So he'd be free to have Thor and be completely like, fine to do that because he wouldn't be in line for the throne anymore because Hela would be in charge. So, yeah, no, that really affects things a lot. Like, goddamn. Oh wow. Like, I don't even really know what else to really say about the episode. Like, it was just overall decent. Like, it wasn't like crazy good. It wasn't like had a bunch of flaws or was mediocre or anything. It was just generally not terrible. It wasn't standout. It wasn't something crazy. It wasn't something completely wild. It didn't have a wicked cliffhanger or anything like that. It was just simple premise. Well, simple premise is putting it very simply. But it was a pretty like it was here's what I mean. It's not the craziest premise, but it is a pretty different premise. You take the story from Thor 1 and you apply it to Hela. In the area where the Ten Rings operate. And you take that, right? And you compare that to Kid Star-Lord was taken to Ego by Yondu, escaped from him, came back to Earth, and formed the 80s Avengers, who then had to stop him. One simpler, but it had more of a draw to it. I don't think that's anything to do with the episode itself. I think that's more so to do with the fact that it just had a lot more spectacle to it. Like, this one was good. This one was really good. Overall. But it didn't really have a flair. Like, anything huge. It was pretty bog standard. You saw everything coming. In some of these, you don't really see what's coming. Like, in the Winter Soldier one, with the Hydra Stomper, you don't really see that the Red Room's coming, and it's like, oh wait, yeah, the Red Room that was mentioned is involved. Okay, well, Black Widow's involved. That's pretty cool. But you don't initially get that going in the first, like, 10 minutes or whatever, right? The 80s Avengers, you think that Peter's working with Ego, but he's really trying to escape from him. He's just, like, literally just Peter, right? They all seem to have, like, this very, like, either very different atmosphere to them, or they have a bit of a switch up. This one had a lot of Shang-Chi atmosphere about it, but it was playing out the story of Thor 1 and a little bit of Shang-Chi at the same time. Like, even in the first episode, you took Nebula and put her in Blade Runner Nova. Or, Xandar, rather, the planet name. You put it on fucking Blade Runner Xandar. You had the Christmas special, which was zany and fun and goofy. the Grandmaster episode, which was a byproduct of season 1, kind of clunky at times. Definitely not better than this one. So overall, I would say it's definitely different, but a lot of it seems more by the books. Like, very straight and narrow, nothing too... Like, the Christmas special had Happy turned into the fucking Purple Hulk, like, seemingly permanently in that universe. Like, okay, that's a pretty wild twist. Episode 4, you had everything be pretty bog standard for the most part, but it was just, again, a byproduct of season 1, so you can't really factor it in as much because it's more of a season 1 episode than a season 2 episode. And then the Nova Corps episode, which literally had a twist because it was a mystery episode. Like, they all seem to have these, like, little twists, these little shake-ups, these little gotcha things. But this was literally just by the books Thor story with a Shang-Chi backdrop, a little bit of Shang-Chi story. For the most part, like, I would say. Because she gets there, she's set in her ways. She learns to not be set in her ways by learning from the humans and the mortals in some way. And by doing this, becomes a better person, confronts their old Asgardian beliefs, and overcomes. Which could be said of both Thor and Loki's dichotomy and Hela and Odin's dichotomy in this. Like, it's very, very similar. And doesn't really do much to change that towards the end. Like, Hela gets the crown and everything. She becomes, like, the good goddess of death. But then, like... yeah, that's just it. Oh, no. It seemed like the most, like, straightforward of the episodes so far. Like, it wasn't doing something super crazy, but was doing something different, and definitely a what if story. It just was very much following a formula from one of the films. Is definitely what I was feeling from it. But that's just my thoughts. And if you did enjoy, like, share, comment, subscribe, as I say, all the good stuff. And until next episode, ladies, I will see you in the next one. We only have 2 left. 2 left. Which means one of them is going to be the 1600s one. I know that for a fact. It's probably the finale now that I'm thinking about it, with Captain Carter being drawn in by them. What's the episode before that? What is the episode before that? I do not actually know. And I don't remember what shots from the trailer that we haven't actually seen in an episode yet, so I'm very curious to find out what this 8th episode is going to be. But yeah, till next time, ladies and gents, I'll see y'all in the next one. And yeah, adios.